Hello, welcome back. Last time I knocked out quite a few medium to high difficulty puzzles on the Island of Ice, and now we're arriving right around the top of the difficulty curve. I have 1 4 left, but after that it's all 5s all the time. So, 4, slippery when wet. We got 6 cyan beans, 1 makes a roller, 2 makes an icicle. Okay. Just hold or, yeah, mostly just hold. Or toggle 3 times, but that's unlikely to happen. How do I imagine something would stop there? Let's see, how many whats do I have? So if it's going to take 2 rollers to bridge across... Okay, so I must bridge across here. Let's start with that. So basically 2 of these beans are spent on a bridge here, minimum. Okay, it doesn't have to be here. It could be here. I'm thinking this might involve me getting sent across. Ooh, I'd need something to bump into on the other side, though. None. I do not categorically have enough beans to do that. So no, I'm not getting sent across. Unless I bump into a roller? Okay. What do you suppose would happen? So, of note, once I set down an icicle, there's no, Alright, I keep trying to switch beans, but there's only one color here. Of note, once I set down an icicle, there's no getting rid of it. It's just there permanently. I want to test this out. I want... Ooh, I want one to roll and not get frozen, but I can't make that happen. Maybe I can. Just not yet. Well, I go in the water when this happens. Sploosh. Nobody's gonna save me from this. I'm pretty sure that's unsavable from. Okay, so... slippery and wet, yes. Here's a spot where I could spawn an icicle and have 1 more space of space. That would not help me at all. I still die inevitably from that. This has to be something simple, because I just do not have a lot of actions I can take. Just to have done it, I am interested in seeing this. Shattered, stuck in the slime, can't go anywhere. Okay. Is there a way I can open up enough space to be able to send a roller? No, there is not. Didn't even have to finish that sentence to finish that. So to have enough space to send a roller over takes all but 1 of these horizontal spaces. Okay. Let's take the obvious action and see if there's maybe something not wrong with it that I'm not parsing. I mean, yeah, it's obviously just as wrong as ever. Oops. Oops. No, okay, so I hold down individual blocks. That doesn't just hold the entire switch or anything. Then I'm stuck. So I have 1 roller left to somehow save the day here. Okay. Got some weird ideas. This seems not good, but maybe somehow it could become good. No, how would that happen? Can't get you to stop. Can't get you to repeat that while I'm up here. Oh, but I could send a second one after you've gone, because I could recover that bean. Feels like I must be on the track to something, because, like, what else could this be? There's so few possibilities here. So, yes, I like what I'm seeing here. Do I, though? Not yet. But maybe that could change. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, okay, so if it doesn't have any distance to move, then it's unable to actually spawn anything. Okay, so at any time, I can retrieve all beans from all rollers and remake them, so nothing is particularly lost at this point. I can continue from here just fine. Feels like it probably is important in some way to be able to do this. But now what? Now I don't get a lot of time to reclaim your bean. I get enough time for you not to see me and immediately roll back. I don't see as how that helps me, though. I could cause you to bump into your friend, which is pointless. I could return you to me and get your bean back and redeploy you somewhere. Could a friend send me over at this point? Well, even if it could, I would have no route back. But it's worth the query. Could I get sent... No, not in this layout, because you'd have to be alone. Oh, hang on, yeah, sure. In this layout, like this. Oh, you don't roll before... Okay, got it. I freeze before you roll. So no. Could I have put this one more over? Sure, certainly. And then I could have been sent, but we've already established I don't want to be sent, because once I'm over here, there's no return trip. Okay. It's possible I have my icicle in the wrong place. However, what place would be any better? I mean... There are lots of options. I feel like it's going to be anywhere west of... Anywhere in this column, or this column could be viable, as long as one of the beams touches here. So it might be that I want it more over... Let's see, but what do I want to do? If I sent a frozen roller along behind you... I don't think there's any timing I could hypothetically use to make anything good happen from that. Because there's no way you'd bump into you there. So how would something stop here? Ice blocks are occlusive. Rollers don't see me through them. I already tested this, right? I mean, yes. So... Or maybe the monsters inside them are occlusive, but I can't make an ice block by itself. It needs a core, and the core will always be opaque, I think. Let's see, there aren't any monsters rollers see through at this point. You can shoot through a bucket, but rollers don't see through it. Okay. So... putting you over there is a way to put down, well, this water is a wall for any, might as well be a wall. I can just use a roller to move a wall back 1. I'd have to move a wall back 3 in order to have another roller collide with it there and somehow stop. The only way a bean can travel over... Maybe there's a repeatable action I can take to, like... send a roller over, like get you here, send an ice block afterward, have it shatter against you. Bean is there, I extract you, turn you into ice, then turn this into a roller while ice is going toward it? Well, while ice is here and can go toward it, yes, that could slowly walk over if I could do it. So maybe that's a matter of having this ice block in a friendlier place for me to shatter it. Okay, and that is something that I would gain the ability to do by having the ice over one more. Okay, I think this is plausible as a solve. If I'm not missing anything major. In these puzzles I usually am, but maybe in this case I'm not. So you become... No, not yet. You go here and do this. You become a... Okay, you become an actual roller. There-ish. I get your bean back quickly. How quickly can I do that? I gotta be, like, super quick about this. Quickest I can be is this. It is insufficiently quick. However, check it out, I can do better like that. That way you make an ice block without that one seeing me. Okay, there we go. And I have my repeatable pattern. Perfect. Okay, this will work. Neat! You ice there, and I want to ice you in a different spot, like this. This is so cool. This is a great puzzle. I love it. Okay, you don't become a roller yet. That can wait. Right up until about now. This one goes here and does that. And I walk it along. There we go. Alright, what's the order of operations here? I need... I need ice block here. No, I need you to be a roller, but not see me. Ice block here. Gets sent. And then I have a bean there that I can spawn and everything is good. Yeah, you'll be a little bit in the way, but that's okay. You can be that way if you want to. No, you're frozen. Alright, done. That was cool. Island can be completed, but I'm not done with it. Where's the first 5? Here. First, I say, you know, closest to entrance. Little bean in a big pond. Alright, so we got some barriers here. Not connected to any mechanisms. No mechanisms here. Alright, a different kind of barrier here. Can't bring beans through. Okay, recipes. Yellow for bomb, white for cloud, green for vine, cyan for ice. So no shenanigans, just one color, one bean for each. So basically there's a vine on the other side. Vines can bring stuff through barriers. I don't know that I've ever tested this interaction, but I'm fairly confident this should work. Yes. Of course, that'll get zapped if the cloud sees it, which it will. And that just stays there as a cloud because those float. Okay. So what am I ultimately trying to do? Get... How many bombs here? There are 3 yellow beans, so this will have to happen with as few as that. I guess 1 to blow this area open, which would include... No, I only need 2 bombs. And I don't even need any vine assistance with them. I could just put down a bomb there, explode those 3, put down a bomb here, explode this 1, and be done. Okay, so get 2 yellow beans here and I'm done. So... I'm never freezing this. Other tools. So I have an extra bomb bean, which is real weird to me. Maybe I'm blowing up a vine or something. Or a cloud. Certainly not this one. Aha! Idea. Great idea. Let's do that. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I observed this interaction earlier. Whoa, will I be able to set this up? It might be tricky. I want to freeze the vine's tendril. Why do I want to do that? That won't help me at all. I need the vine to actually carry stuff across. I was going to set up an icicle here that would freeze a bomb in this row, which itself is totally doable. But I wanted it to happen at... Basically, I wanted a bomb to end up there while the vine tries to grab it. That's all still totally doable. This blocks my wand, by the way. So then I wanted the vine to grab through the ice beam to a living bomb, drag it through and get frozen and be unable to retract, thereby sheltering this part from the cloud's lightning, but then I'm out of vines, so nobody else can bring something back. Good idea, though. If I had a second vine, that could maybe work. But I don't. So... if I could cause ice to be dropped in one of these places, then that wouldn't really help me. Because it would allow a vine carrying a bomb being across to drop a living bomb there. The vine would carry the living bomb back, but I wouldn't get its beam. The vine would just blow up. Unless I could somehow freeze it, which, if I'm freezing stuff over here... Am I freezing stuff over here? Well, this is where I have access to the icicle bean. That can't travel across. It can. It just won't make it all the way. Okay, this cloud bean. This is kind of my wild card. So some sort of use case like, say... picturing the ultimate solution might end up looking something vaguely resembling this. Like, this is the vision that's coming to me. You made an icicle, and... oh, okay, so I can do the frozen vine tendril thing now. If I had... oh, no, that's not... those aren't bombs, those are just beans. Can I time this? I don't think so. So I have a vine and the means to blow it up here. So you could certainly bring... okay, so bombs and icicles, when eaten by vines, do not give their beans back. Clouds do. I could bring the cloud bean over, like this. That would work. Don't be too interested in that yet. Grab that thing. Now grab this thing. And now I have a cloud bean here, and a vine bean, at the cost of one bomb bean. So if it's that valuable to bring a cloud over somehow, I can do it. I do not suspect that it is, though. Okay, am I... oh, I might be. Want to finish that thought? Not really. But I'll try. Okay, so let's try some other stuff. Let's say I could put that there. And send some bombs in ice form over here. That's too many bombs. I already can't solve the puzzle anymore. One could be a cloud. Okay, maybe that's what this cloud is for. Okay, so you're part of a bridge. You also get to be part of a bridge. How exciting for you. So I have a partial... What I have here is a space where something can spawn and not fall in the drink. It is not sufficient for what I need. But it's something. I think I could have done that with the icicle far enough north that the vine could have eaten it, in case that would have been useful for something. Maybe it would have. I don't quite know what I'm doing here. Just something. I mean, I can do this without the assistance of the space where the bomb can stand. That doesn't actually help with this at all. Okay, so those are some actions I can take. How can I combine them into something that'll solve me the puzzle? Again, ultimate goal is 2 yellow beans over here. That's all I need. As long as I have that, the puzzle is done. And 1 yellow bean is already there. I strongly suspect this will be used to blow up a vine, and the other 2 will need to be transported. Because what would I need to blow up over here? Icicle? Though what would blowing it up do? Well, it would let the vine eat it and bring it over. But how does a yellow bean, which does have to be a yellow bean, it will not do for a vine to grab a bomb for the end. Also, this is tiled. Even if a vine could grab a bomb here, that would explode an insufficient amount of these rocks. Unless I could get all 3 yellow beans over, which that would still have the problem of getting an additional one over without exploding here. Like, I could do that. Pretty sure I have the means. It won't be pretty or helpful, but, you know, I should be able to do it. Just like this. Kaboom, 2 rocks are gone. Hold up. So I can pre-explode 3 rocks. It doesn't help, but I can do it. Okay, cool. Now let's get another yellow bean here. Yeah, I feel pretty strongly that there's probably a reason this is already here, and that's not the action I would take with it. That's just not how these puzzles tend to go. So, Cloud is probably just turning into an ice block somewhere. Icicle, yeah, is for turning it into an ice block. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I saw what happened when what a vine is holding is frozen. Let's see it again. Just to be sure I am not missing some nuance that's relevant in this puzzle for that. So you... Okay, what layout will I do this in? Maybe this one? Yeah, let's stick that out over the water there. So if I did this... Frozen, and you're now stuck. Can't move anymore. Hey, Viney. Okay. Okay, don't think that's helpful, but it's a thing I can do. Again, if I had a second vine, maybe. So with 1 single vine, and these tools... Like, what do I want to do? Well, I want another yellow bean over here. Okay. The vine is my means of transporting it, clearly. I cannot transport it while frozen. If I'm transporting a... Okay, so I could transport an unfrozen bomb, but the vine would die before it, before it got the chance to go pick up an icicle to freeze that bomb to turn it back into a bean, was what I was thinking. If the icicle were over here already... I don't think I could do anything good with it. I can explode one bomb in a way that doesn't take out any of these rocks. Therefore, I'm going to need to. But what will that do for me? An extra cloud as a cloud can't help me unless I really need to somehow shoot around an angle. That's the only good thing it could do for me. They're mostly a negative. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna spend a moment thinking about, like, what actions I could take that would be helpful in any way. Okay, here's a query. It has an obvious answer, but I want to see it anyway. This should be possible to test. If a cloud floating over water gets frozen, does it do what I would expect it to do? Let's see, I'm going to need to blow you up with some haste here before you get a chance to re-grab that. Ah! Or me. Oh, the cloud responded! Dang. That would make this harder to test. Well, if I ice a cloud and push it into water, of course it sinks. There's not going to be some magical floating block of ice here or anything that would happen, so that's definitely not part of it. Alright, I've had a vision. See some patterns that might be helpful. Oh shoot, what were they? First of all, this intersects a spot of interest. Second of all, I'm going to let a cloud bean get picked up by a vine who's in range of that. At some point after that, a bomb bean. Yes, I like everything that's happening so far. Oh, except for... maybe that's okay. No, this works. You're picking it up in bean form, therefore it'll... oh, what is going to happen here? Like, several things are going to happen. Ooh, okay. An observation I had was a vine here kind of gets a free... it's free to kill this vine because I need to bomb in a spot that touches this rock anyway, and that spot could also touch that vine. So let's see these interactions. So you're going to... I guess, like, the question is what happens first? Well, I know what happens first, so I think the order of operations here is going to be that vine pulls bean back, cloud zaps bean, vine releases bean, bean turns into cloud, cloud freezes, cloud falls in the water because the vine's no longer holding it, or will a frozen vine land in a frozen cloud land in the vine's tendril and it'll be stuck? I think those are equally probable. One of those two will happen. Okay, it fell out of your tendril. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. Yes, perfect. So this, the grand result of all this happening, will be to have a sleeping bomb here. Using this bomb well, I'll get your bean back. I'll be able to relocate you one to the north where you'll be able to reach this as a bean, bring it across, that sleeping bomb as a barrier, and everything's good, right? So wait a moment for that to happen. Okay, it's a frozen bomb. That's also fine. You also released it. Yeah, okay, so I can see the difference. Tendril curled back toward itself. Tendril released, not holding anything. So even though your tendril is totally frozen in that block of ice, it's still free. Now you can explode. I repositioned this. I could have done this at the start, but I didn't quite have the foresight for it. And we're done. Cool. One step short of done. How's that vine gonna give me the bean? Oops! We're not done! Oh. Well, that part works at least. But the rest doesn't. Oh, so close! If only you could also be in line of sight of that icicle, but that's not going to happen. I could have been up here. Let me at least push that thing. I could have also done it from that. Well, it would have gotten eaten, but... okay. Not as done as I thought. Making some good progress, but we are not there yet. Do I see any small modification on this that could solve that problem somehow? This exact icicle position is required for freezing something there. Do I need to freeze something there, though? Yes, for the ice block to spawn. Unless I want to push things out over the water that way, and that would cost one more than this. I need that in bean form. This does not make it. It just gets you stuck. Could I have done that earlier somehow? What happened for this to happen? So Cloud Bean gets picked up, gets zapped, turns into ice. I guess there's no reason this couldn't happen here instead of here, because I could put you all the way in the north, and you could still grab stuff for me. But I don't think that works. If you could be one farther out, I could have the yellow bean to your east, and the yellow bean get grabbed first, which is what I want. So yellow bean would get grabbed, would go in the vine's stash. The vine would go back and greedily grab the icicle, freezing it. I push the vine out of the way, I have the yellow bean underneath. But then, the ice beam is not over the spot of interest. Any west of here, and you cannot be over the spot of interest. Not any west, and the bean can't be to your east, so no. Okay, so I think that solution is kind of dead. Well, I got closer to something. I don't know, this still feels like some pretty good stuff to do. Like, everything just kind of works out. But the thing about 5 bean puzzles is sometimes when something almost works out, it's a dead-end path that's way off track from what I actually need to do. But I don't know, I feel like I'm close, almost, maybe? Just out of curiosity, since it's something I haven't actually tested, my mnemonic for which bean gets picked up first is in spectrum order, but white is not on the spectrum. It is just all colors. Okay, so chromatic colors are preferred over white. Okay, well, now I know. Alright, so just to see if it'll somehow help me, let's try a different layout here. So in You Alive, I want actually a fairly different layout from that. Something like this. Not doing anything with bombs yet. Just icicle there. Cloud bean here. Vine does stuff like this. I need that bomb alive already, don't I? I can't have that. That's fine. This just needs to die before it eats that cloud. Okay, no, I have some protection here. Right, I can freely walk up here with beans because the cloud can't see me. Okay, so if you grab this... Oh, no, I was thinking something about, like, you'd grab that at the same time that I blew you up, and I would... What? Get an icicle here and be able to... No, I was closer before. This is no good. Okay, there's no way I could take advantage of, like, let's say that instead of freezing that... Well, no, I do want to freeze that cloud there. Instead of the vine, grabbing the bomb bean and putting it there... Oh, you're going to grab that. Of course you are. I guess I'll put this over here. What if I blew up this icicle? So I don't necessarily... I'm not absolutely sure I must blow up this vine. I mean, well, where I've positioned it, I have to. But let's just see where this leads. Where it leads is me not being able to put that there without the vine seeing me. Well, it could be dead right now. Okay, so if you were dead... guess I'm gonna have to do that earlier. So after you do that job, I'm just done with you. I blow up the icicle because I have one bomb to use on something that I haven't used it on yet. And somehow it could be to my benefit to get an icicle here? That doesn't work. That does nothing to get this other bomb bean to me. Kinda just does the... Well, it doesn't even do the same thing. It does kind of worse. Because at no point do you... I can get you back again. Yeah, big deal. There's nothing here to help me. Because I used one bomb to destroy the icicle. But I used the vine in that position to pull the icicle to there, and... Nope, okay, that doesn't help me. Okay, I'm not sure this could ever lead anywhere good, but... Oh, how would I do anything resembling this? Shoot, I had a vision for a moment. Okay, so ways this vine can die. By explosion, I get one perfect free one here. By eating the icicle. By being near the icicle. That's it. And the vine does have to die probably because I need... Ooh! Okay, a vine pulling a bomb in bomb form through an ice beam would give me the bomb in a form that I could turn it into an explosion where I need it. Okay, so I need to keep that in mind. There are a lot of possibilities here. What was it I was trying to do a bit ago? I had some vision of... I guess I need to restart with this... I don't know, here. I do note that this is clear of barriers, and I wonder why that is. I suspect that's no accident. Implying I probably want to shoot across the top at some point. Why, though? Okay, hold on. No, that's not so implausible. So let's put... Ooh, I'm abandoning my earlier vision because I don't know what it was. Don't worry about it, I guess. But let's try... Oh, I have vine beans in a horrible spot that I... Oh, no, I can retrieve it. There's a barrier. Never mind. We're fine. Didn't need to operate on those either. Why is this going to be good? It's not. No, this has the same problems as it ever has. For some reason this was going to do something good, but it's just not. No, there's nothing good about this. You eat the icicle, I lose my means to freeze anything, and I also don't get you back. Okay, so now hang on. I could tweak this slightly. And get the vine back if I want it for some reason. I still do have one potential vine explosion left. Oh, whoa, I don't want to stand there. That's going to go in the water. I need this alive. Oh, okay, I can do that still. This doesn't do anything to help me get those bomb beans, which is the whole point of the puzzle, so why am I doing it? I don't know. Just to see if it somehow leads to some useful thought. So yeah, I can push you now, get your bean back, and still be able to put a live bomb on there. Now it's in unfrozen form, as if that would matter for something. However, you're going to grab it and explode, and you won't have grabbed that in any way there, so... No, none of this helps me. Alright. Alright, let's try something a little different here. Ooh, how will I set any of this up? Okay, so it starts with a cloud bean there, an icicle bean there, and... Oh, do you think so? I don't know about any of this. The means to kill that vine at a very specific time. But that cloud never freezes, so no, you can't... Never mind, without that cloud frozen, nothing good happens. No. Well, the cloud bean's over here now, and I haven't really lost anything. I need you not to do that. But I don't want the cloud bean over here. What does that do for me? Nothing. Ooh, now here's something to remember. Oh, I might see a purpose for this top row here. So if instead of obstacle with obstacle on top of it, what if I just had a little bridge here I could walk out on? So remember, a cloud's aggression is only toward beans, not toward me if I'm carrying nothing. Therefore, if I had a little bridge I could step on, I could block your vision while a vine retrieves some things, and then maybe I could do something about that. I like that idea a lot. How do I imagine it working? So you only have to retrieve one bomb bean, right? So just one of these. The other one is for... For what exactly? For freezing and pushing in the water. Like... this, I guess. No, I don't want to exit. I needed a cloud also to have spawned, and where do I think I would have done that? I can do it one row up. Maybe. Let's hope I can do it one row up. So that's a walking space, but I can't get there because the icicle's in the way. That's okay. I can put the icicle in the other order with the bean. So bean goes here instead. This is looking not completely implausible. Hold on, what am I doing with this icicle? That's going to freeze the vine. Isn't that a problem? It is a problem. Can I put the icicle, like, way over? Yeah, sure, certainly. And put it at least as far over as this. Gives me room to step out there. I want the vine to retrieve this eventually. There are multiple problems with... Are there? I don't think there are. No, I think this works. I don't even need to do anything special with that bomb being except just do the thing with it. I get froze. No, I don't. I don't get frozen. I don't have to stand there that long. I just have to stand there this long. Then you take the icicle. Yeah, okay, that does it. That does it. That does it. There's a bean for me down there. You can blow up in your spot. Okay, the answer was a lot different from what I thought. I mean, this was part of a thing that I was thinking about, but like actually standing there and blocking it with my own body. Going back to smuggling tricks I learned on Island 3. Okay, that was cool. I kind of wanted that other solution to work because it was so cool looking, but this was neat also. All right, so we got 2 5s left up here, and we'll try them next time. I'll see you then.